Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Bondi Snapshot. We're going to be having a chat today with Kerry Cusack, founder and creator of an iconic swimwear brand, Bondi Bather, the epitome of Bondi. So good morning, Kerry. Thank you so much for joining us on this very special swimsuit edition of Bondi Snapshot.
Well, thank you for having me.
Bondi Bather, a fantastic iconic brand of Bondi, but tell us a little bit about pre that and how you came to be here in Bondi.
I've actually been in Australia for, I guess, almost 16 years. Yeah. I'm originally from Northern Ireland, so a little bit different to this. I was in telecommunications for about 14 years. I got to the point where I was ready for a career change, and being a local here in Bondi, I think that this is the most inspiring place in the world. It's so beautiful. I really wanted to go back to my passion, which was actually fashion design. I decided to create my own swimwear label, Bondi Bather.
So tell us a little bit about the start of Bondi Bather. Where did that idea come from?
The inspiration is right here. We're sitting here this morning and there's dolphins in the background and it's so beautiful. And even through summer, winter, all seasons, it's just a really inspiring place. I also thought there's an opportunity to create an authentically Australian brand of swimwear. We actually collaborate with locals to create the swimwear. So what I mean by that is, for instance, with the prints, they're taken by a local surf photographer and sometimes overlaid with hand-drawn illustrations, again by locals.
So you were recently in Fashion Week, weren't you, Kerry? Now tell us a bit about that experience.
It's kind of the only moment I think you get to really just stand back for probably 6 minutes and watch an entire collection and just appreciate the work that goes into it.
It's also an amazing achievement. And there's not actually many swimwear labels that do show at Fashion Week, are they?
It is a small component of Fashion Week. I think it's a growing component. There's a lot of interest in activewear as well as swimwear, and those two industries seem to be crossing paths a little bit. I think it's an exciting time for swimwear itself.
Fantastic. And you've just opened up a flagship store here in the very heart of fashion at Gould Street in Bondi. Tell us about that.
And it literally is the heart of fashion. Yeah. I'm watching all these amazing brands open up stores in Gould Street, and it's great to see. I feel like I'm surrounded by some of the best. I feel like we've been really supported by locals as well as tourists. We're also selling a lot overseas and through our own website as well.
Excellent. And so how many countries would you be selling to?
Oh my goodness. Well, I think the biggest markets are actually Europe, America and Asia. It's all about the Bondi lifestyle. It's about health and fitness and looking after ourselves, and the swimwear complements that lifestyle.
That's what Bondi's come to be associated with, isn't it? That wellness culture.
Absolutely. And I think for the brand, it's really important that we support health and wellness and a healthy body image.
That is very admirable, and I'm really happy to hear you say that. That is fantastic. Now tell us, what's going to be hot this summer?
So we're definitely seeing a bit of an 80s revival. Think Elle Macpherson, you know, in the kind of low sides, low back. There's a lot of innovation happening in the industry, especially with fabrics. And what I'm seeing coming through is fabrics that work well in and out of the water and actually adapt to an overall lifestyle.
And how do you see Bondi Bather in the future?
I think it's an international brand. I think Bondi is an international brand. People want to come here. It's one of the most iconic beaches in the world. And I want to share a little piece of that to anyone who hasn't been here, or if they have, they can take a little piece away with them.
That is fantastic. Kerry, thank you so much for joining us. Please everyone, go to this fabulous store in Gould Street or the website bondibather.com.au.
Perfect.
Excellent. It's been wonderful having you here. Looking forward to a great summer on the beach.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thanks for watching, everyone. And I'm sure if you're anything like me, you're dying to get into that beautiful ocean you can see behind us. See you all out there in the surf.